Everywhere you look today, new projects are being launched in Bangalore. And you may be thinking, is that too much supply into Bangalore real estate? Should I be worried as an investor or buyer? Let me guide you. Yes, you are absolutely correct if you feel Bangalore is flooded with inventory in real estate. There are a new developer everywhere, new projects everywhere, and suddenly it feels like supply is unlimited. But here is the truth. Short term, it looks like oversupply. But in 5 to 6 year horizon, most of this inventory will get consumed. Now, the big question is that, will every property will give me better capital appreciation? The answer is no. If you bought a property only because it was cheap, and if you bought a property only because it had a biggest carpet area, if you bought a property with a developer without even a proven track record, then I can assure you, you're definitely going to struggle in resale and capital growth of the property. You need to understand here what's happening. In the last 5 years, many landlords and first-time builders have entered the market. They saw high demand, and instead of doing joint ventures with the big brands, they themselves become a developers now. But let me tell you, real estate is just not about constructing a building. It's about vision, execution, financial capacity of a developer, and decade-long reputation of the developer. Developers like Prestige, Shobha, Brigade, this brand became trusted by 40 years deliveries in the market. They build their name by brick, by delivering quality projects, by fixing their mistake and standing behind the customer for almost 40 years. That's why even today, if you want to sell or rent a good reputed projects, it goes really fast. All these reputed developers get picked first, while smaller developers still struggle to do a resale. My answer is simple. Answer is yes. Bangalore has lot of supply, but good supply from reputed developer is very limited. That is the reason there is a vacuum created in the market, and this vacuum is filled by first-time developer or a small developers. Now let's look at demand. In next 6 years, Bangalore is projected to see migration of skilled and unskilled labor of 80 lakh people. That's highest in South India. Compared to Hyderabad, 30 lakh, Pune, 12 lakh, Chennai, 15 lakh. So ask yourself, with the kind of job growth and migration, will housing demand will fall? Absolutely no. But here is the mistake many investors make. They look at the Bangalore real estate with a 2 year of vision. If you want to exit in 2 years, you will struggle because transaction cycle and real estate demand and infrastructure takes the time. If you have 5 to 6 year horizon, then Bangalore real estate become one of the best market in India. But you must choose the right developer, right location, right community size, and right product. My investment rule is very simple. If your investment into a real estate is not giving you at least 15% capital appreciation per year, then it's not a right property. At that point, it's better to stay in a rent, invest in mutual funds or equity better than the real estate, because in real estate you are taking liability, stress and commitment. If your real estate investment not even beating bank leverage of 8.5%, then it's not sensible. The only makes sense if your property beats the bank rate and deliver wealth creation minimum of 15% per annum. To summarize everything, yes, supply is huge. Yes, everything will get consumed in 5 to 6 years. But no, not every property will give you a good capital appreciation. Not every property will be a good in rentals. Not every property will be easy to exit. I would suggest you focus on developer credibility, location demand and product quality. That's how you win in Bangalore real estate. Remember, don't see the Bangalore real estate with a short-term vision of 2 year, 3 year. If you give 5 to 6 year, this city will reward you.